Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, sir. Sorry, I had to end the other live on that page and come on my normal page because Dr. Dr. J wants to join the live, so that's why I came on this page. So I'm just gonna add Dr. J because she just called me and she wants to call.
Hello, Brother Belvin.
Hello, Doctor.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to show my face because I was at home just taking care of the house. But I just wanted to. I don't even know where to start, but just wanting to say hello to everyone, and I want to thank everyone for being here. And the video that we did the other day, or the Facebook Live, if you guys can hear me. I received a lot of messages and congratulating us for what we did, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a deserved congratulation. It's just a simple contribution to the society. But listening to you today has impacted me tremendously on what I believe that we should all fight for, which is equal justice for every single human being. And I think this should be a learning lesson, and I'm glad that you have the courage to come out and speak, because what you're doing is not just for you, but it's going to definitely help a lot of other people. But it would also help you heal in another way, because it's counseling. When you speak about your issues and your tragedies and things that happen to you, it also helps you heal. And in our society, like you said, we always say that men are supposed to be strong and they're supposed to not cry and they're not supposed to feel. Well, men are human. They're supposed to feel, they're supposed to cry, they're supposed to experience things. And when things like this happen to someone like you that has this persona around them that he's a great lawyer, he went to the best school in England, he is well educated, he should not cry, he should not be able to express. I just want to tell people to understand that humans are humans, and a heart can only take so much, and a mind can only conserve so much. There comes a time in our society when we have to sit back and look at our surroundings and wonder, why do I do what I do? Why do I say what I say? Because these are very important things. Because if some allegation comes out, it is our responsibility as society to listen to both parties involved. Both parties involved. And I've said, like I said yesterday and several times before, do not judge people unless you know what their story is. Do not judge people unless you know what their true story is. And that is something that is very serious. And every single human being, Gambians for that matter, please, if do you take nothing out of any conversation, please remember that. The reason why that is important, you can see someone going and you have no idea what had happened or transpired in their lives, which had shaped them to who they are now. And if they haven't healed, these people will continue to torment and hurt other people and not even realize it. And I say kudos to you, because yesterday, was it yesterday? I don't even know what date it is. On Friday when we spoke, I had no idea that you had went through what you went through. But when I spoke about character and I said, when you hate somebody's character, it doesn't mean that you hate that individual. And that's exactly what you said today. And I had no idea this had transpired. You do not hate a human being. You respect them for who they are, because that's who God created them to be. And sometimes these people may wish they were different, but that is just the fate that God put them through. And for you, Melvin, I don't know you that much. I just watched a few of your videos, your live shows, and the conversation we had. But I can tell you, you are a man of a character. And everything that happened to you did not happen by accident. And even these people choosing Melvin to torment Melvin, guess what? There is a rationale behind that. That Melvin was supposed to be here today to defend another guy that is going through something similar, because then Melvin would understand better, and Melvin has the capability and the capacity to understand the legal system for Melvin to be able to speak for that person. So when you went through was not by accident. What happened for you to be defended was not by accident. When people believe that God is sleeping and he waits till the hereafter, that is absolutely not the case. Every situation on earth is created for a reason. And when it is created, it is not the situation that is bad. It's how you look at it that's going to interpret it in a bad manner. So what went through with you, yes, it is hard. Yes, it is not understandable. You cannot comprehend it because of the society that we live in. You cannot understand that a small country like that, just a small group of people, can do such a damage to society. And they themselves don't understand. And I believe and I beg every single person that was involved in this, that you have forgiven them, but they have to seek to forgive themselves. Because when you forgive yourself, that will allow you to understand that you've made a mistake, and then you will try to rectify that mistake so it doesn't happen again. But when you don't understand what you did was wrong, then it will continue. It will continue to manifest in our society, and that is not what we want. We are all brothers and sisters, and I beg Gambians, please, I plead with you. If someone does something wrong to you, don't look at it as you are wrong. Don't look at it as those people are evil. Just look at it as those people have less than what God has given you. And that is why their capacity of thinking is at that level. It's at that level. And I feel so sorry, and I feel so bad, and I feel so horrible and so embarrassed that I would even live in a society like that. But guess what? That is what God wanted for us to be. And for me to be here today, it had to start somewhere, because this could have happened. I would have had no idea. But then guess what? I always feel that I have a responsibility on this earth. I did not come here for nothing, and God did not give me wisdom for nothing. I am supposed to share, and the little knowledge that I have that I can give, that people can take and be better people, that is my whole purpose on earth. And for you, your whole purpose is to fight for justice, to fight for equality. That's why God had to put you through this path so you can understand. Listen, I tell people all the time, your history or your past should not determine your future. What it should do for you as a person, it should refine you to become a better person. So what has happened to you is not supposed to be determinant of where you are going to be. But guess what, Melvin? It has refined you to stand up for another man, regardless of what the outcome of that case is. But you would defend the fact that a process, due process, has to be followed till the end. And that is what God wants you to do. And that's what you have to fight for till the end of time. And I say kudos to you. I'll stop speaking because I salute you, and I say thank you for what you've done. Not only are you trying to clear your name, but you are helping other people to understand what it means to give respect and take responsibility for people's own actions. Do not say just because you heard. Do not speak just because you heard. Speak because you feel. Speak because you fear Allah. Speak because that is the truth. Nothing but the truth, because that is the only thing that will save you, and that is the only thing that is why you are here. And you did not do it with vengeance. If you had done it with vengeance, guess what? God would have left you alone, and you would have never been able to sit here and speak. But because you left it alone to him, he is the only all-knowing. He is the only person, the only supernatural being that can come out and defend you. And that is why you are here. If you had gone after any of those people, Melvin, you would have been done. And this is a learning lesson for every single Gambian, to not go after anyone that is there to hurt you, but surrender to the Almighty Allah. And I don't care who your God is, it is the universe. What you manifest in the universe, that comes right back to you. And I am out of words, and I just want to say I wish I could hug you. I would call you a brother for the rest of the time, and keep your head up high. Yes, you can cry. Yes, you can scream. Yes, you can do whatever you want to do. But guess what? Just understand, you are not alone. And he was there with you, and he's the only one that will be there with you all the time, regardless, because he knows exactly how you feel and what's going on. Anyone else, don't rely on people. The only one you should rely on is your creator, because he knows who you are. He knows your destiny. He knows how you're going to get to your destiny. And that's all I want to tell you. And I say thank you, and I'm sorry I did not want to budge into your life, but I just wanted to say I am sorry on behalf of all the women out there and behalf of all the Gambians out there. I am truly, honestly sorry that you have gone through this. And it's part of our responsibility as a society to make sure what other people do that impact our society also affects us indirectly. Thank you, Mel.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Doctor. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know if there's anybody that want to call to join, because I don't think I have anything much to say. If there's anybody that wants to join. If there's anybody that wants to join the live, just send it. I've just cleared it because
Good evening, Mel. Good evening, Mel.
good evening.
You know what? What God creates, no man can destroy. What you have gone through, Melvin, I'm very sorry. And I want you to know that you would never stand alone. Never. You have a blessing. And that blessing, we are all looking for that kind of a blessing, the blessing of a mother. And I'm very, very, very emotional right now. Just by watching you narrate your story.
We can't hear you, Mama Sally, because somebody was trying to call, so it affected the sound.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can just hang up and call back, because it affected the sound.
Okay.
If you can please just hang up and call back. Mama Sally, if you can just request and call back. Sorry, there were other people that were requesting to join the live. You can just do it now because um, I don't know what I'm saying.
Mel, good evening.
Hello?
And I hope you hear me now.
Hello?
You hear me now?
Hello?
Now you hear me.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear you. I am struggling to hear you.
I think they can hear me. Can you hear me, guys?
Me, I think it's because somebody called, and then after that call, then the the um the
Yeah.
you can just talk. Maybe they can hear you. Maybe they can hear. They said they can hear you, Mama Sally. So
Yeah.
go on.
What I want to say to you is you have to end this life right now. And just know that you have won your battle. You have the blessings you're supposed to have. And you would never stand alone. Because you know what? When it comes to women like us, we have sons, we have daughters. And whenever it's a girl child, we stand up, rise up, and fight for that girl child. And when it's a male child, we would stand up, rise up, and fight for that male child. Just by listening to you narrate your story, I know how hurt you are. And I know that you have gone through a lot when it comes to your case. That is why we should stand up together and fight for a system that would work for each and every citizen of that Gambia. And please end this life. No one can destroy somebody who already has the blessing of their parents. And all this gang up, it's all nonsense, it's all bullshit. Because if we want a better Gambia, we should stand together and fight together, fall together. But it seems like something is wrong with our brains. And we never step back and see the damage we are doing to each other. And you know, the Gambian is too proud to make a mistake and come back and realize their mistake and say, I'm very sorry. And just come and rectify the mistakes they make. But they will hang on there to prove a point. And we have nothing to prove anymore. Because we have destroyed each other. We have destroyed each other. We have damaged each other mentally, emotionally. And I want you to end this life. This is where I take my leave. Thank you.